Welcome back to WSJU Radio with your host, Intro. Today we have a very special guest dropping hits like VVs, Melodies, and Pull Up. We got Shy Billz in the building. How are you feeling?
Yo, I'm feeling good today. Shy Billz, Brooklyn, East New York, stand up.
Oh, okay, so you're from East New York. How's it like growing up there?
For me, it wasn't really rough. I'm not even going to sit here and lie. For me, everybody got their ups and downs, but I actually like it.
You actually like it?
Yeah.
Right. So, you have your homeboys here. You want to introduce them, who they are?
Yeah, I'm with my son Richie G and my son DB.
All right, so how did you guys meet? How did you guys all meet?
I actually went to high school with my son Richie Guala. For me, we went to the same high school. After that, we became mad close. And I actually went to middle school with my son DB. We been close since middle school.
Do they rap too, or you're the only rapper in the group right now?
I'm the only rapper in the group right now, but for me, like, they rap like on some play around stuff. It's like nothing too crazy, nothing too serious.
So when you guys go to like the club and all, like, who's the most lit one in the group?
Me.
You?
Yeah.
Alright, and like in the whole group, it's like a funny type of like question, you know what I'm saying? Like when you guys go out, who's like the least likely to bring home a girl when y'all all out?
I don't know. Like we all get females, so I can't really say that. Yeah.
Alright, so what inspired you to start rapping?
My uncles actually inspired me to start rapping. Like besides me actually listening to like actual rappers who was already in the industry, I had like a homemade studio for me when I was younger, so I had made my first song in a homemade studio. And then for me, I ended up dropping it. My uncle, he ended up helping me like distribute it to like SoundCloud and stuff like that. It wasn't on all platforms and nothing like that. But once I dropped it, everybody was like, they was messing with it. I ain't gonna lie. Like I went to school the next day, like everybody knew my song, like, cause I think I dropped it probably like on a Friday, so like they had 2 days to learn that song. So it's like for me, they had like a good 2 days. So yeah, my uncles and my homemade studio really inspired me to make music.
So yeah, I saw that like you started rapping when you was like 11 and 12.
Yeah.
Do you remember any of the story? Do you remember the first song you made when you was 11 and 12? The name of it, a verse?
Yeah, I do.
What was the name of it?
I did a Wiz Khalifa type beat. I think it was called Wake Up.
Oh, okay.
Like I don't know if y'all heard that song, but I think it was Wiz Khalifa Wake Up. I did like a little remix to that, but I didn't put that out. That was just like my first song I ever made. Like I used to, like before I came with the name Shy Billz, I used to be running with the name Shy Smooth. But for me, that was just when I was younger.
What made you want to change from Shy Smooth to Shy Billz?
Cause I started getting money and everybody started calling me Shy Billz, so I changed it. I'm like, and Shy Smooth and Fake got played out. Like it was lit back then. It ain't really nothing too crazy.
So you
now.
wasn't in tune like rappers growing up, like, or it was only just your uncle then? So you did.
Nah, it was just my uncle. Like besides me listening to people who was already lit or in the process of blowing up, it was just my uncle. Like I would just hear them make music in a homemade studio. I watch him buy all this equipment, speakers, mixing board, everything. So it was like. And I just wanted to rap one day, and I wrote my own song, and then he like helped me like come up with my flow and everything.
So how did you come up with the sound for like the melodic way? Like what made you attracted to become a melodic rapper?
I don't know. To be honest, like I don't really know. Like I feel like it just came out of nowhere for me. Like just listening to artists, like my favorite artist Polo G. So it was like I listen to him a lot, and I see like. Before he came in the industry and after he got into the industry, and I see like how his sound totally changed. So it's like, feel me? I don't know if he did that for the industry specifically or he did that to better himself. But for me, just listening to music, I really like picked up on a melodic sound. Like I never really tried it, like walking through the house singing or no crazy stuff or none of that. But
so
for me, just listening to music.
What do you do to like pick up these like melodic type beats? Like how selective are you?
Oh, so how I find the beats, like how I come up with my beat selection. I really come up with my beat selection because like, alright, so when I play a beat, if I don't hear my melody on it, I won't use it. Like the beginning for the intro, because I know my favorite melody I like to run with. So if I don't hear that melody, like if I can't feel me throw that in somewhere, I won't really use it. I'll be like, nah, maybe this beat not for me, or maybe I'm not really feeling it. For me, on to the next one.
And then the two biggest subgenres in New York is drill and melodic. Which subgenre do you think is gonna last longer?
Melodic.
Why do you think melodic?
I feel like no offense to the people that do drill, but I feel like with the whole drill scenery and everything is like it's a way to get your foot in the door coming out of New York. Like it's a faster way, you feel me? Because a lot of people is trending on that one sound, you feel me? I feel like people in New York is really sleeping on the melodic sound, but for me, everybody got their own twist to it.
You got Stunner. All these are melodic is running right now.
Yeah.
And that's what people are more in tune. More bigger artists wants to do music with you guys and like the drill because it's not like good, like public relations wise.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like with the whole drill thing, like I just feel like it's an easier way to get your foot in the door. But as you can see, like for the drill rappers that is blowing up, like for me, when they do get into that industry, you could just see like how everything start to change. Like they start going down that melodic route, something that they, for me, probably could have been doing, but it's not their fault. You feel me? They probably, for me, it's an easy way to get your foot in the door. But I don't really be trying to be too focused on the drill sound.
Have you ever tried to make a drill song? I heard that you made one.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually got a drill song. For me, I got one drill song, but I don't really know when I'm dropping that. Not saying it's whack or anything, but it's like, now that's not really my focus right now. I might put that like on an album or something for like the outro or something.
I see a lot of like drill artists likes to do melodic likes to do drill.
Yeah.
We got Rocco Ballantyne doing drill. We see Shimi, and all these upcoming artists now, switching. You guys have
Yeah.
So speaking about like the top right now, like Stunning Gaming, how's that relationship? How it started as a friendship playing GTA.
Yeah.
Is it turned into like more of a music relationship?
I don't really know. Like for me, when I be in a party with him playing a game and stuff, like when I linked up with him, like I ain't really like touch bases like on the music stuff, cause like I feel like when people quick to bring something like that up, like it could be annoying or something, or like that could be for me something that somebody pay attention to. Like that's what he want is a feature. You feel me? And just beyond that, you feel me? Like I'm a genuine person. Feel me? And I heard him say that too. Like he a genuine person. Like if it happen, it happen. If it don't, it don't. You feel me? So, like, I just be trying to keep it where it's at. Like, if we on the game, we on the game. We just be vibing and chilling like that. I don't really be trying to do too much.
All right. And then, we seen your discography. You only have, like, 4 or 5 songs on all DSPs. Where can we find... Is there any songs before that, or is only...
Nah, it's only the 4 songs that I had put out. I mean, I got unreleased songs and stuff like that, but they not out yet. Like, I just been taking my time with everything.
And they're all, just you by yourself, no features. What made you choose that? Like, you by
yourself? To go down. That's a good question. A lot of people ask me that, but I don't know. Right now, I'm really not into the features, like, cause I feel like even though everybody tell me like, oh, you good, you gonna make it, like, give me nothing but good feedback and stuff. It's like I just been focusing on myself. For me, I honestly feel like I got a long way to go. For me, I got a lot to accomplish. For me, so it's like for the rest of this year, I just want to focus on myself. Like I'm not really.
And after you accomplish all that, who would you want to feature? It doesn't have to be in New York. It could be anywhere. I know Polo. It seems
Yeah, that's my favorite artist. I really like the Stunning Kid. I ain't gonna lie. Like I like Stunning Gambino. I mess with a lot of people. Like even people that's not in New York. Like Young K. I like him too. I like Young K. Feel me? I like J.R. Like it's a few people I probably do a song with, but I mean only time could tell.
I know, and you started rapping like taking it more serious since this pandemic started.
Yeah, I really started taking it serious like at the high school. Like I would just write songs, feel me? Even whether I was going to the studio or not, I would just write songs, you feel me? And the times I did get a chance to go to the studio, I would actually record it. But I wasn't releasing no music at the time. But you could basically say like during the pandemic, I really started taking it serious because that's when I started releasing music.
And when you write, how do you deal with like writer's block?
To be honest, I don't think I got writer's block. Nah.
All right. So congrats on Melodies reaching.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
All that, and my artist Cozy Rich, he's the one that put me onto you. He said that he followed you when you had 1,000 followers. Now you have like over 30 and like K followers in like 3-4 months. Like, how were you able to market yourself and advertise to get to where you are right now?
I just put myself out there. I just market on all platforms like Spotify, feel me, Apple Music, YouTube. I got a lot of engagements. I got a lot of people that genuinely mess with me too. So like, if you see like when I post something, I get a lot of reposts. I get a lot of people that tag me and stuff. I get a lot of people that text me about stuff. Like, I don't know. It's just more to it. Like, it's actually more to it besides just the marketing. Like, I really got real fans out there. I'm starting to see it now. Like, for real.
Which song do you believe hits the most to you that you made?
Songs that's out or songs in general?
Songs that's out.
Melodies. I really like melodies, yeah. Like, I felt like everything else is just vibey, you feel me? Like, it just got its own vibe to it, but melodies really speak to me. Like, it was a lot of stuff behind what I was saying that I actually meant. So, like, that really speak to me.
How was the studio session like for that song?
How was the studio session? That studio session was actually crazy. I was going crazy in there.
Any stories you want to tell us from that day?
So I started making a song, you feel me? My manager was running a little bit late, so like when he came in, like the song was almost basically done, you feel me? Like my engineer was just like in the process of mixing it and everything. So he came in, he like, I want to hear this song you made, like, you feel me? I'm telling him, I'm on the side, I'm like, yo, this shit crazy, like, feel me? This song fire. So he actually ended up hearing it like after my engineer finished tweaking with it or whatever, and he was like, yo, this shit hard, like for real, like that melodic sound, that shit is crazy. But I don't know. I was practicing that shit in the house before I got to the studio. That like I do with all my songs. You feel me? So like I like to memorize my songs because I don't like reading off my phone. I feel like your message get delivered better by you recording like that. You feel me?
Yeah. You know, that one resonates with you. You know, what out of all the songs, and it can be unreleased now or released, what was the best verse you ever spit? What do you think? That was a song, but what's the best like bar for bar? Like,
alright. So if you want to talk, like I got this unreleased song called "Angel Cry." You feel me? That really speaks to me too. I like what I said in the verse, like that. I ain't gonna lie, that shit hit home.
When we see Angel Cry releasing anytime soon, or
I don't really know, cause like I'm debating on what should I drop next. Like, feel me? In a matter of time, I'm really debating on what should I drop next, cause I had did some little posts on Instagram, and I posted like 3-4 different snippets of like 3-4 different unreleased songs, and like they was going crazy. Like, I had people texting me saying, "Oh, every song, like drop all songs," like feel me, being funny about it. But for me, it was out of Angel Cry, and it's out this song called Reminiscing that I'm about to drop. Feel me?
And then, you know, what we have released is the first song you posted was Pull Up. How do you feel you grew as an artist from Pull Up to now, Melodies?
I feel like I grew a lot in a matter of time, for real. Cause like I had people messing with Pull Up, you feel me? Like to be honest, when I dropped that, I just dropped it to give like people a little taste of my music, you feel me? Like I know what I could do and close doors, but they don't, you feel me? So I honestly just dropped that and just like, let me see what this do, you feel me? And people was actually messing with Pull Up. That was fake, one of my songs that I slept on too.
It's something. I like that song.
Yeah.
So, you know, speaking about, we have your management here, Top Tier. How did they reach out to you?
Top Tier. Alright, so basically my manager, Robbie, I actually met Robbie, feel me? Because when I shot my first video, he shot Pull Up for me, and then like after that, that relationship just got crazy. And then I ended up meeting my other manager, Mike, Top Tier, because I ended up meeting my other manager, Mike, because for me, off the strength of Robbie and the whole relationship thing, you feel me? And then like, so we just been working ever since.
Then what's the foundation that you guys go by in Top Tier? What do you guys go by for Top Tier? What's Top Tier mean to you?
Everything top tier. Everything top tier. Videos, photo shoots, everything. For real.
You know, speaking about you growing up now, back to the music, where you growing up in East New York, you know, when you first started, like 2-3 years ago, you'd be walking down, you only dapping up your friends and all that. Now fans are coming up to want to take a flex. How's that feeling for you?
It's a good feeling for me. I don't really get it a lot. You feel me? Cause like I'm like a homebody. I don't really like being outside. But times I do be outside and people notice me. Like it's been those type of times. For me, like people notice me. Like when I had dropped VVs, you feel me? I see my mans walking down the strip by me or whatever. He like, yo, I'm listening to your song right now. Like this shit crazy. I had this shit on repeat since it dropped. For me, like, I like getting feedback like that.
And then, you know, a lot of your songs are very personal to you, like general statements. How do you feel about like rappers capping their rap? Like, does that turn you off as like a rapper?
I mean, it don't really bother me, for me, because it go back to like everybody make their own type of music. So like whether it's cap or not, you feel me? Like the generation we live in, people gonna mess with whatever sound fire. Like you don't even gotta be saying nothing fire on the song. People just hear that sound like, yo, this got a sound to it. Like I could listen to this. You feel me? So it's like they don't really be paying it. I feel like that's what the fans sleep on the artist at. Like they don't dig deep into the lyrics to really listen to what the artist is saying.
Should the rapper make music for themselves or for their fans?
Both.
Why?
But I believe a rapper should make music for himself first, because if you put the fans before you, like that probably could become like overwhelming or something. Like you thinking like you write a song, then you hearing it like, nah, this shit whack. Like the fans might not like this, you feel me? So you gotta like it yourself, you feel me? You gotta write something for yourself, and then feel me, when you put it out there, your fans gonna decide whether they mess with it or not.
What keeps you motivated as a rapper then? Like what makes you not lose focus?
First of all, my team. Everybody who I got it behind me, feel me? My family, my team, and everything that's been going on. Like, I'm actually liking this lifestyle for real. Like, the whole rapping thing. Feel me? People coming out of nowhere showing me mad love. Like, I'm actually liking that.
All right. So when did you feel like you can turn this into a career, which is like first 100K, any of that?
It's been a career since the first video. It's been a career since the first video, for real. Like, I know I said I slept on Pull Up, but I still like that song. I still throw that on in the car. We still go crazy and turn up to that.
All right. And then you say, you know, a lot, you like the feedback fans. So who was like the biggest person that reached out to you for feedback, telling you your shit's good?
Like, I don't know. It's just my fans. Like, feel me? Like, nobody big really like reached out to me yet. You feel me? Right. Nobody big reached out to me. It's just like my fans and like my team. You feel me? Like, besides my team is literally my fans. Like,
right. And then you say you like this rap. You like this rapping stuff.
Yeah.
What has been your best experience so far as a rapper?
My best experience so far as a rapper, I don't know. I can't really say because I really don't be outside. But for me, I really like my studio sessions. Like, for real. Like, when I go and I got a song playing, like, I write a song, call my managers, like, yo, I got this song, I gotta go record this, you feel me? And then, you feel me, send them the beat or whatever, we get the beat or whatever. And then I really like my studio session. Like, everything just be vibey in there. Like, you could really catch that vibe. Like, everybody sitting there listening, messing with my music, you feel me, telling me, like, yo, this shit hard right here. Like, for real. Ain't nothing better than that, bro.
Right. And then, you know, you taking it more serious during the pandemic. You haven't performed yet. If you're going to perform, what places do you want to perform?
In New York?
In New York.
I gotta get in SOBs. I gotta get in SOBs. It's probably a few spots, you feel me? But I don't really know. I haven't really performed yet due to the pandemic. But when outside open back up, I got a lot of stuff playing.
All right. So what's upcoming next for Shy Billz? You know, Melodies came out a month ago. What's next?
What's the next song? Like I said, I can't really tell them the next song because it's like I'm still deciding between these two songs. But most likely, like the way I'm feeling like Shoe and Reminiscent, like for real. I like Angel Cry a lot, but I've been holding that Reminiscent song for a long time. And then when I first posted it, like the feedback I was getting was crazy. Like people was sending it back like, yo, what song is this? Whose song is this? And when I was telling them it was mine's unreleased, they tried to ask me for it. Like, I don't really be trying to send them my unreleased. Yeah.
Yeah, because if you send out to unreleased and a lot of
send it to people, yeah, it's crazy. YouTube can't even leak it.
All right, so you know, you said you're between these two songs. You know, you probably have way more songs in the vault and stuff like that. What processes do you make? Like, this song has to come out this time. This song, like, I don't want to release this song at all. Like, what process do you go through?
I don't know. It's not really a process because, like, I listen to my music all day and feel me. My team, my guys listen to my music, so it be actually hard to decide. Like, we be saying that, I'll be like, yo, what song? Like, what song y'all think I should shoot a video to next? And they'll be saying it like, I don't even know, son. Like, I'm feel me. Like, he told me he want me to shoot Angel Cry next. He want me to shoot Reminiscent. Like it's just crazy. So I be undecided. You feel me? I be really having to listen to these songs, but it's like they all gonna come out someday. It's just feel me, step by step.
And then I always ask this question. This is my last question for you. What type of legacy do you want to have with the name Shy Billz? When people bring up Shy Billz, what should they associate with it?
The GOAT. Nah. I want to be like remembering. I want to be one of those remembering artists for whatever I do. Like whether I'm giving back to the homeless, feel me? Whether I'm helping somebody write music, whether I guide somebody in the right path and change somebody's life. Like I just want to be a remembering person for whatever I do. Like. I show genuine love, so I'm expecting to get the same thing back.
Okay. Yeah, I want to see you on Billboard and all that.
Yeah, like.
Now I can see that in the future for you.
I appreciate that, for real.
Yeah, so thank you for tuning in for WSJU Radio. You know,
for sure.
Where people can find you at?
People can find me on my Facebook, is Shy Billz. My Snapchat, Shy Billz 123. My Instagram, Shy Billz _ My name on all platforms, Shy Billz, Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon Prime, whatever.